Hello guys, and we're here today with another very interesting deck profile. We're here today with some Spellbook Magicians, yes, Spellbook Dark Magician. I actually really like this deck, and we're getting Eternal Souls on Friday, so that's to make this deck even better and just even stronger. So I'm just going to go right into the deck profile and triple Dark Magician. That's kind of standard. You want to see Dark Magician pretty often. I do want to mention we're not running Allure despite running Dark Monsters because you don't like your Dark Magician being banished. And then of course Magician of Black Illusion, he's really strong in this deck, just being able to summon himself out whenever you activate a spell card during your opponent's turn, or a trap card either. Yes, spell or trap card. And this deck has a lot of quick play spell cards in this deck, such as Fate, which is easily searchable, you can make it live, and of course you also have the trap cards and stuff that. And with Eternal Souls, what I really like with Eternal Souls, you have to spell summon Dark Magician from your hand or graveyard, which this guy is not. But if you activate a spell trap card, you can summon him out. So you can just flip this face up and then in a different chain summon this guy out. Which is really strong, I really like that. And of course you could also activate this effect to search and then summon this guy out, and he's a Dark Magician while he's on the field, so if you summon him you can use Dark Magic Circle to banish. And then our normal summon monsters, this is what I like about the Spellbook version of this deck, is that you have another good normal summon. I mean, you had Choco Magician and Pure, but like I really like Spellbook Magician even better. So Magician's Rod searches out your Dark Magician cards cards that list Dark Magician in its text. So Dark Magic Circle, Eternal Soul, Magician's Navigate, Illusion Magician, Dark Magic Attack. Does not search out Eye-to-Minus. I don't know why none of this stuff set allows you to search out Eye-to-Minus when it says target one Dark Magician monster you control. I don't know. Don't ask me. And then of course this guy was add a Spellbook spell card from your deck to your hand, so that includes Power, Master, Eternity, which we're only running one of, so be careful, Secrets, Fate, and then Towers. Yeah, and then of course we have the 2 Max C, of course, because it's just kind of standard, this format. And then, wow, we've kind of pretty much gone over all the spells. This allows us to fusion summon. If you ran Dark Magician Code, you can make this guy, but we're not, so get out of here. Dark Magic Attack is a Harpy's Feather Duster, but you have to control a Dark Magician. Hey, guess what? This guy's a Dark Magician. Power increases attack by 1,000. If the monster destroys another monster by battle, then you get a search, so it's another searcher. If you have control Spellcaster and you have a Spellbook spell card in your hand, you can reveal that card and then search out and then target a Spellbook card in your graveyard, and then this effect becomes that effect. So you can boost a monster's attack by 2,000, add another banish card, search. You cannot use this guy, you cannot use a Fate, and you cannot use a Tower. It has to be a normal spell card. And then Eternity, like I said, adds from banish, Upstart Goblin searches, well, not Upstart Goblin, but Secrets searches. And then Illusion Magician, tribute a Spellcaster, add up to 2 Dark Magicians from your deck or graveyard to hand, which is really nice that says up to, because if you have 2 in hand, 1 in graveyard, you can still use this, which is really nice, because if your opponent tries to effect veil or do anything to stop your good normal summons, this guy is there to say nope. Nope. And then Spellbook of Fate. Spellbook of Fate is why I like this so well, this deck so much, is because it's just so crazy, because it's a Trishul pretty much. If you banish 3 Spellbook spell cards, you can banish 1 card and it doesn't target. So you activate this, you banish 3 cards, and your opponent kind of has to either negate it or they're screwed. Like, they're gonna lose a card. So it's very great. I really like that. You can also use this to return a spell or trap card to your hand, or to either player's hand, or change 1 face-up monster on the field to face-down defense position, or face-up attack position. I normally use that one with Magician of Prophecy, because it said when this is normal summoned or flipped faced up, add 1 spell card from your deck to hand. So you can summon him, search Secret, search Master, use Master, search Fate, and then use Fate when your opponent attacks this guy, flip him face down, you don't take damage, he searches out another Secret, and then you can use Secret to get Eternity to get Master back, and then hopefully you have some other spellbook cards and stuff. And then Dark Magic Circle. When this card is activated, look at the top 3 cards of your deck and reveal 1 Dark Magician or spell trap card that lists the card name Dark Magician in its text, and add to your hand. And if a Dark Magician is special summoned, you can target 1 card your opponent controls and banish it. So even more banishing is very, very nice. I really like that. And the spellbooks really help out with the reveal 3 cards because of all the searching it does. Like, you can quickly get rid of a lot of spellbooks, and so it makes it even more likely that this guy is going to get you a card, and you really want to use this card to get you in Navigate or an Eternal Soul, so that way you can summon out and do more banishing. Like, this deck is all about banishing and banishing and banishing, and just really annoying your opponent with that. And then this guy is even better because it just gives so much consistency to the deck and cycling. So you can return one Spellbook spell card from your graveyard to the bottom of your deck except itself, then draw one card, and that's during the standby phase. So you put it to the bottom of your draw, really helps out with you can place the remaining cards in any order on the top of your deck, because if you activate it and then next turn comes around, you draw, and then you draw the other two. So you activate this card, add like an Eternal Soul, and then place a Navigate and a Fate, and then you get to draw both of those next turn, which is really nice. And even if you don't get to do that, you can still draw two cards during your draw phase. Well, it's one during your draw phase, one during your standby phase, but it's just so strong, so nice having that extra consistency. And of course, cycling is very good. Because we're only running one Eternity, put Eternity back in your deck, because you're going to be banishing a lot of your Spellbook spell cards, so you need this guy to add back your stuff. It's not awful playing only one, as long as you put them back in your deck. You just need to be careful when you run out of Fates, which we're only running 2 of. So if you have any Eternity and a Fate in your and both Fates in the graveyard, you might want to put a Fate back, but that's up to you. And then, of course, if this card is destroyed by your opponent's card and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon Spellcaster type monster from your hand or deck whose level is less than or equal to number of Spellbook spell cards in the graveyard. So if you have 7 Spellbook spell cards in your graveyard, which you will never have, you can summon out a Dark Magician. But if you have 3, you can summon out Magician Rod, which I don't know why you would. And if you had 2, you could summon out Magician of Prophecy. I don't know why you would. You can't use either of their effects, but hey, deck thinning. And then for our trap cards, Magician Navigate, I actually really like this card because it's a 2 card rank 7, pretty much spell summon Dark Magician from your hand, and then you can spell summon level 7 or lower dark spellcaster type monster from your deck if you control Dark Magician. Except a turn this card was sent to the graveyard, banish this card from graveyard, target one face-up spell trap card your opponent controls, it has its effects negated. And this is a quick effect, which is insane, so you can use it to negate stuff like Twin Twister and just random different cards. So that's honestly pretty great. I really like the fact that it can negate stuff. And of course, activate it free, ranked 7 pretty much, because you can summon out a Dark Magician, another Dark Magician, or a Magician of Black Illusion. And if you have a Magician of Black Illusion in hand, you can then summon that one out because you activated a spell trap card. And then Eternal Soul has 2 effect. Add 1 Dark Magic attack or 1,000 Eyes, which we don't run, but we do 1 Dark Magic attack from your deck to hand, or special summon 1 Dark Magician from your hand, or graveyard Dark Magicians in your monster zone are unaffected by your opponent's card effects, which is really great. If this face-up card leaves the field, destroy all monsters you control. Not so great. But it really makes your opponent has to choose. Do you want to get rid of Eternal Soul, or do you want to get rid of Dark Magic Circle? If you get rid of Dark Magic Circle, you don't have to deal with banishing, and you just have to deal with special summons and stuff like that. If you get rid of Eternal Soul, yeah, it gets to blow up your opponent's field, but if you still have Dark Magic Circle, and maybe a face-down card like Magician Navigate or some way to summon out Dark Magician, it can become very annoying. So, your opponent has to choose, and I really like that. So, on to the extra deck. We have Dark Paladin, just being able to negate a spell card. Really nice. Red Eyes Flare, just standard rank 7. Big Eye, standard rank 7. Ebon, standard for Dark Magician's deck, being able to summon out a Dark Magician. And then when that Dark Magician attacks, you can banish a card. This is even better. And then this guy is honestly pretty interesting in this deck because it has the effect, while this card has XYZ material, you can activate quick play spell cards and trap cards from your hand during your opponent's turn, but must detach 1 XYZ material from this card to activate them. So that means you can have all of these cards in your hand and not have to set them. And that includes Fate, which is honestly pretty great. Just being like, oh, I have Fate in my hand, you saw me search it, I have this guy out, have fun. And if this card is destroyed by battle or by card effect, or this card you control is sent to graveyard by opponent's card effect, you can spell some 1 dark spellcaster type monster from your hand or deck, then destroy 1 card on the field. Does not target. And then if you can make a rank 3, we have Nightmare Shark, Alucard, Leviair. I don't know why we have Leviair in here, but we do. And then Sky Calvarian, Diaguster Phoenix for rank 2s. And we're not even running a complete extra deck because this deck doesn't need a complete extra deck. It's just that good. Definitely makes it cheaper. You guys could probably play 1 Big Eye, 1 Ebon and get away with it. And so that's pretty much it for this deck. I like this deck a lot. You guys will see in the duels that it can do a lot of banishing, a lot of really nice stuff. And it can, I don't want to say it can OTK, but it can definitely do a lot of damage if you've banished if you banish the monsters, then yeah, this deck can put on a decent amount of damage. If you're banishing back row and banishing cards, then your opponent might not be able to summon or make you feel that they want. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this deck profile. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys later. Bye.